Oh, hi guys, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. In the last part, we found out that we need to go to the desert where the Mirror of Twilight is housed. We howled into a hailstone, and we're told to go meet some guy named Auru or something. And so we're going to go do that. Also, I got lost in that cave without any lantern oil. Hence my burnt out lantern there, which I will actually replace currently with... that seems like something that would be good to replace it with. And I actually, luckily, fell down a hole, which took me to the beginning of the room. Slightly convenient, so that's nice. I'm hoping there's not a piece of heart that you need the lantern with in the area before the dungeon here, but if there is, then backtracking's not going to be fun. Anyways, at the top of this, what I assumed was a lighthouse, but I don't think it actually is. At the top of this stone pillar building thingy is the guy we are supposed to talk to, Auru. I thought it was about time for you to arrive. Master Balls, is it? You do know Telma, don't you? I am Auru. I am part of the group that Telma kindly allows to meet at her bar. I have heard ye... wow, trying to sound like a pirate there. I have heard all about your deeds from her. Now, ye being a courageous pronunciation is not my expertise here. You have likely heard of strange events in the desert, and come to investigate, no? Or am I mistaken? You do know, don't you, Master Balls? The Gerudo Desert once held a prison built to hold the worst criminals this land has ever known. The criminals who were sentenced to death were sent directly to the underworld by a cursed mirror that was kept in a prison. Now that prison is condemned, and even the road leading to the leading to the desert is impassable. This desert at world's end, it still holds the cursed mirror and the malice of the doomed inmates. These old bones know that the evil currently plaguing Hyrule is related to this wicked place, so I have yet to learn the truth. Master Balls, I must ask, what will you do now? Don't tell me you plan to enter the desert to confirm my suspicions with your own eyes. Actually, I do. Ah, you said so. Then let good old Auru help you out. You see, like Hylia below us, a man named Fire runs an amusement ride of sorts there. Give him this. You got Auru's memory! I can't even continue the second word after saying his name. Auru wrote this to Fire of Lake Hylia. Said to be and show it to the Fire in order to get a free flight. So, yep. Ah, let's drop. I don't even care about the falling no falling damage? I can live with that. Let's take that over the boomerang, because I doubt we're going to need it. So, let's just jump! And then I guess we'll put on Zora armor so we can swim over there fast. Because God knows I'm impatient. Swim, 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 swim. Repeatedly tap the A button, which is probably heard on the mic. It's horrible. It's in the recording. Just appalling. Alright, so we swam over there. I don't think it saved us that much time. A dance. Yeah, we'll talk to that bird later. If I'm not mistaken, he has a heart piece that we need. Why don't we show this to Fire, the old fat man? Fun old Auru, huh? Ah, well, I guess I ought to do what the old coot says. Waste flight, right? So here you go, one of our secret options not available to the general public. This time's all paid for. So what do you say, you want to go? Sure. And we'll never have to use this flight ever again, because we'll unlock a warp point as soon as we're done with this area. God, I just love that circus theme thing. So this is Gerudo Desert. It looks quite amazing in this game. It looks very deserty. I always love the desert areas of games. Probably because I live in a desert, but whatever. Wait, Balls! What do you want, Midna? Still haven't thought of a voice for you 36 parts in. Before we go on, there's something I want you to hear. Do you remember what the spirit said about the fused shadows? Not really, I kinda wasn't paying attention. What do you think happened to the magic wielders who tried to rule the sacred realm? They were banished. They were chased across the sacred lands of Hyrule and driven into another realm by the goddesses. It was another world entirely, the antithesis of Hyrule, where the sun shines bright. Its denizens became shadows that could not mingle with the light. Eventually, most came to call it the Twilight Realm, and from it, none could return to the world of light. They were forever doomed to live in the twilight, flitting in the half-light of dusk, mere shadows of Hyrule. This is the history of the Twilight as it has been passed down from our ancestors. Do you now understand what I am? A midget? A naked midget? I'm a descendant of the tribe that has banished to the Twilight Realm. I don't know why they make it so dramatic there. It's like you couldn't figure that out before, considering she knows it's Zant, and, you know. It was a peaceful place until Zant took control of the Twilight Realm and transformed all of the Twilight into shadow beasts. With random caduceus on their face. What is the plural for caduceus? Caducei? I don't know. I don't know what situation there'd be more than one caduceus in the same place. Unless you're in a hospital. It's clear to me now that he somehow gained a great evil power previously unknown to our tribe. In any case, I was sent from there, and could no longer get into the Twilight Realm without his power. Twilight Realm? Midna? Ruler? Name of game, Twilight Princess? But there's another tale told by my people. Though the goddesses forbade us to return to the world of light, they left one link between the light and the darkness. Something called the Mirror of Twilight was passed to the protectors of Hyrule. It's our only path to the Twilight Realm, and we must get there. You'll come with me, won't you? I kinda have nothing else to do. We're in the middle of a desert that we can't get back from. What else do you want me to do? Alright, well, this is Gerudo Desert, and unfortunately we're here at night, which means we're gonna have a really hard time seeing, especially without a lantern. Oh, joyous day. And this is where the next temple is located, aka that prison. What? Okay, I guess this angle just makes it really hard to see. Before we head off to that temple, did I mention I hate Gerudo Desert in general? Not the temple. I love the temple. But just because of these guys, you can take them out with the claw shot, but it's kind of a nuisance to take care of all of them, especially because they respawn so fast. So I'd suggest keep rolling zigzaggily, and maybe you'll get there. But first of all, see that white thing in the distance? I suggest we get that first. Mainly because it will make traveling a tiny bit easier in the future. Not to mention, it opens up a secret cavern, and it creates a warp point for us. So. Oh, also, that warp point is close to that owl statue that we'll have to use in the future. Not to spoil anything. But yeah. I think that actually gets us a heart piece, so it's really good to, you know, take care of this right now. If you think you're gonna get hit by one of those guys, take out your shield, I guess, is the only tip I really have. It works occasionally. Alright, let's take out our claw shot that we already have equipped. And I'm not sure if there's actually a whole bunch of hidden stuff in Gerudo Valley. I've never really explored it, but... Oh wait, this isn't Gerudo Valley, it's Gerudo Desert. What am I talking about? Getting my Zelda names confused. Valley, Desert, same thing. Just grab onto that thing, let go, and... yeah, we have to do a fight here first. But, like I said, you get a warp point, so... I also hear a Poe. So I guess we can take care of that and get another Poe soul. Transform into wolf. Let's do that, Midna. Get on it. Alright, I'm gonna... oh god, hopefully, yeah. Let's see if I can get all three of them in one shot. Yep, there we go. Easy peasy warp point.
before we continue onwards, why don't we go investigate this giant rock? Because it looks a little bit out of place, considering this giant desert. Also, let's take care of this Poe. Seems like a good idea. Come down here, Poe. Oh, no, no, that's bad. That is very bad. I guess we'll do that later, because I don't feel like climbing all the way back up there. That kind of sucks. I really don't feel like going back up there. I would normally go back up there, but I really like this dungeon, so... In fact, I can't even see the oh. There it is. I enjoy this dungeon. Oh, God, I thought that was a pit. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. Roll, roll, roll your boat. Gently cross the sand. Merrily, 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 merrily. This isn't quite grand. Ah, here we are. The Bublins have unfortunately taken over this prison, I assume. I don't really know, they don't explain why these guys are here, but they are. So we're gonna have to go Metal Gear on them and take out their entire defense. And this is where that quiver upgrade seems like a good idea. Because you're gonna have to shoot a lot of these guys down. Mainly because it takes them down in one shot. The good part about this thing is that you can take over their horses. Or, not really a horse, but a boar, I suppose. They're a lot slower than hookers or a pona or whatever. But, yeah, they do go fast when you do that, so... Never good. And you do need it to break into their prison. So, well, it's not really a prison, their base camp thing. And this is a maze, so... Well, as soon as we get into the actual camp... I wonder what this is. Hopefully it's something good. Rupees, hopefully. Arrows? That got me like 6 arrows or something. I could have complained more about that, but... Whatever. I totally know what 5 rupees is! Nintendo. Other thing I don't like about this game, it has to remind you constantly what money... Oh! Hi. I didn't see you there. So I guess we're picking up a new sword technique, even though I didn't know we were. Whatever. We meet again. At last your skills are something, so just... let's fight. So we have to demonstrate the Helm Splitter. Oh no, I missed! I missed! Oh no, what ails you? Yeah, I'll do it again. I kept moving my nunchuck. Alright, let's learn the next move. Old, or possibly new man. Mortal Draw! This one can be useful, but I rarely use it. I'm gonna just completely skip over all of his text, because we don't really have a lot of time for that. Alright, so in order to do this Mortal Draw, you put away your sword, and... I screwed that up, I guess. Yeah, I definitely screwed that up. That's right, you can't see target. So you just have to stand here and then draw on them. And it's an instant kill to anything that's not a boss. So it is quite useful. But then again, if you don't have your sword pulled out, then you're gonna be kind of screwed. Also, you can't use your shield on that, so... It can potentially screw you over, which is why it's called the Mortal Draw, because it can be mortal to you or mortal to them. It's kind of like a play on words, I guess. Well, now that we've learned that sword technique by accident, and have infiltrated almost into the Bublin's base, I think we will go into the temple next time. See you guys then!